What's up, Gemini? This is gonna be your October Love 2019 reading. I did a pre-shuffle, get some energy out here. Plus, I didn't want your reading to be super long because I like to pull from a lot of different decks. And when I first started your reading, I was getting like some shock. My throat chakra was fucking up a little bit, to be honest. And I'm sorry if you don't do profanity, but I'm always like I just use the language that comes to my mind, even though I use other vocabulary as well. So let's get started. With love, I'm getting moderation as your first card out. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Gemini. I read Sagittarius reading before you, and then I thought about you. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Sagittarius or not. So I'm getting moderation. And when I get moderation, it's usually you might be one of those people that overindulge. I know this comes out for Taurus often. Moderation. You might be somebody that overindulge. I'm not sure. Or you overcompensating in your love right now. You're trying to get your love to move forward. It looks like maybe you're trying to get married or something like that. And with this, you are really coming into this energy of forcefulness and, making somebody do something and telling somebody, well, if you don't do this, then I'm going to cut you off type of energy, Gemini, because you're trying to get to your 10 of cups. But what I get from Divine right now is that this marriage that you're trying to get to is definitely here for you. Everything, this reading looks great. Like, you have options on the board. You have the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like everything that you want, Gemini, is right here for you. It's just the matter of you putting in the effort to slow down. I'm strongly getting that from Divine. I'm strongly getting that you need to slow down as far as this commitment. Maybe you are, so I have 7 of Cups here, and I'm telling you, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, you just need to slow down. It's like, take your time with this connection and understand that this person loves you. It's just that they have not made the move yet. That's what I'm getting with this. It's just that they haven't made the move forward yet. Yeah, so I need you to take your time with this because especially if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, they're going to get scared if you don't take your time and pull back a little bit. Wait until they decide they want to move forward in this connection. And then if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, Gemini, I'm strongly just getting that you are in a connection and perhaps now, it's been everything that you wanted, but you're in your Gemini spirit, and you sort of feel like you might have reached your fulfillment in this marriage. And so because you feel like you might want to, try something else, but you don't want to you don't want the person that you're with right now to be upset, or you don't want them to be heartbroken. And you have a tower moment here with this love because you don't really see the potential in it anymore. At one point in time, it was everything that you wanted. 2 of Pentacles. And I strongly feel like, Gemini, even though you have these different options and you might, get pulled in a different direction, that this is the person for you, and that you're going to get out of this Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're going to take, if you are in a connection with somebody right now and you've been in this connection for a while and you're not able to see the divine spirit right now, and you feel like that this connection isn't what it used to be. So if you're in this marriage and you're feeling like this connection isn't what it used to be, you're going to come out of that. You're definitely going to come out of that. You're going to come out of that, and you're going to see the spirit. You might have to go into hermit mode for a bit, meaning in order to get to this to get out of this spirit of having options, of wanting to walk away from this situation, you might have to go into hermit mode. And then I'm also getting another message for singles, single Sag. Single Sag. See, Sagittarius keep coming up in this reading. I don't know what the hell. And I don't have no fire on this board. Like, I don't have any fire on this board at all. Oh, yes, I do. The 4 of fire. I forgot. Except that. I don't have a lot of fire. How about that? Yeah, but sorry. For single Geminis, what I strongly get for you guys is that you're tapping into your understanding that you want more. Like, now you're finally tapping into your understanding that you want marriage. You're tapping into your understanding of that you need to slow the fuck down with this single life. That, you can't be hopping over here and there, talking about some you want to be in a long-term situation, but, and then you're not putting any effort towards it. So now you in the spirit of cutting people off. You went into your moderation with individuals and said, I'm going to fuck with some of y'all, but I'm not going to fuck with everybody. Then you started cutting people off. And then once you started cutting people off, and then you started getting, more long-term connections, and you reached your Ace of Pentacles, you started moving forward. And then, you get your 10 of Cups, the Pentacles arrive, and then you have all the options in the world, for real, to be honest. Like, that's basically what that ends up becoming. So your options no longer become the options of those individuals that you were dealing with before. Now you get new options. Now you start looking at your options in a different capacity. Once you and I think that's where you are right now. So now you're being more into moderation. You're thinking more so, you're getting out of this feeling of heartbreak, because in the past you was heartbroken, and now you're over that feeling. You're getting over the situation that you was in before, and that's what I strongly get. Yeah. All right. So I don't want this reading to get too long, and I wanted to pull some other cards. So Gemini, I hope that my single Geminis understand that going in moderation is okay. Like, even though you're gonna have some time to think, like, you're gonna probably have some idle time, and we always say idle mind, brings a lot of bullshit. But I think that this is gonna be better for you, because once you start cutting off people, it looks like that everything you want is gonna come in so quick. And during the time that you start cutting off people, you're also gonna do a little bit of traveling and everything. or your emotional space starts to move forward, like you're doing work on yourself. But what I got from your energy in abundance flow, you need to detox your friendships. And then you have words of abundance. So with detox your friendships, and I really like this for you guys, Gemini, because in a way it's just saying that this moderation is just clarifying your moderation. Like, you know, you got to get rid of some people, like with the Queen of Swords. You got to get rid of people. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. You're surrounding yourself with people that don't really love you, Gemini. And I strongly feel like that for my single Geminis. That's what I'm getting. Detox your friendships. Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So, you're doing a lot of negative self-talk, Gemini, and you need to stop, because you need to speak words of abundance into yourself and into your life. This is for my single Geminis. That's what I'm getting. But I feel like just the fact that you have all of these great cards on this board, especially to my single Geminis, if I had a reading like this, I'd be like, what? Cutting everybody off that I don't fuck with, because if you are already in this Queen of Swords spirit, Gemini, I don't know why the fuck yeah, and as soon as I said that, Divine is so crazy. As soon as I said that, I was about to say, I don't know why the fuck my cards are in reverse, because I said I wasn't reading these oracle cards in reverse, and my oracle card came out in reverse, so I don't really even know how that happened. Like, I'm looking at my cards right now, like, how are any of my cards in reverse? So this is definitely divine. But you're out of the clouds. Like, the clarity, you are clear. Period. Like, and I would say, if you are already in this Queen of Swords energy, this is so close that you can like taste it. You just gotta who you are and being honest with yourself, and stop fucking with people that don't feed your spirit. Alright, so I want to read from the Illuminated Tarot deck, because it's my favorite deck. And I haven't been talking to you guys that much. Gemini, your reading was really great. And it's one of the best readings I've done in a long time. I've never read for you guys, but it was a really great reading. And then you have the Five of Cups, so I hope I didn't speak too soon. Usually I think this is a pretty good card in the Illuminated deck. This is my deck. I love this deck. Learning from mistakes and moving forward. Yeah. I've been saying that, for my single Geminis. Yeah, you've learned your lessons. You're done. You're over the heartbreak. Past love taught you a lot. And now you're moving forward with new love. It's new love. It's new love on board. It's new love. Alright. I don't know why I just started singing to y'all. That's weird. Alright, I'm going to pull some cards from the Demon Tarot deck by Ariana Osborne. I love seeing the demons. I need to go get my nails done today. So let's see what we have. Gemini, October 2019. Demons for love. Hopefully we just get one card. I don't know. Demon Tarot don't want to talk to us. Maybe you don't have no demons and this board looking crazy. So it's looking like really, really awesome. So maybe you don't. Oh, I spoke too soon. And it gave us 2. So we got Buffonite in the car. And I got in the car, showed up first. So let me use him. I just saw him. Focus on taking necessary precautions and respecting powerful outside influences. Yeah, so whatever this new connection is going to be divine for you, which is cool. We always like divine connections as long as it's not a twin flame, because that shit is painful. Nobody got time for that. Focus on finding worth and beauty in circumstances or items that others may regard as ugly. Alright, so basically, Gemini, what I get is you've been for my single Geminis, you've been going for a certain type of individual, and it's not about going for somebody that's ugly at all. I'm not saying that's somebody that you're not attracted to, but what I'm saying is you want to go for something that's a little bit different, something that's out of the norm, something that jumps outside the box, or something that seems like you're stepping outside the box, something that jumps out to you, somebody that may jump out to you. If you're dealing with somebody right now that's a little bit different, somebody that you've never experienced before, this is probably the one. Gemini, if you're questioning that, definitely this is the one. The person that's totally different from anybody that you've ever experienced before, this is the one. Alright, Gemini, it's been real. It's been trio. And I'll talk to you later because my computer about to die. Bye.